Hey, friends. I am, for the first time, casting on, I think, YouTube. I mean, how do you know if it's working? How do you know? I don't know. I mean, I don't see anything on YouTube showing that I'm on live. Oh my gosh, it says I'm live. Oh my gosh, it's working. Make sure I mute it. Hi, friends. Happy Wednesday. I said it like a question because I'm not sure. Let me look at the calendar. The days are running together for me. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I hope everyone's having a blessed day. So, if you are new here, um, I am Paper Vessels. I'm known as Sam. I am a crafter and a junk journaler, and I have started my own business, which is what I'm doing on Whatnot, selling D-stashes and things like that for now, hoping to bring newer product later on as I grow. And today we have I think we have a really nice variety today. I've got dies, I've got a little bit of paper, I've got stamps, I've got uh, some maybe more vintagey scrapbooking stuff. You'll see. It's super fun. It's like very 90s nostalgic type of thing. But just make sure that hi, Pineapple Purple. Hi, May. TLA May. Make sure you guys check out the bin. I always list everything that I'm going to show. I try to list everything that I'm going to show in today's show in the shop. So it's listed. And then I have things that are in there in the buy it now. So there's always things that you can purchase. And hi, Marty. I am currently on Whatnot, babe. Are you on Whatnot? So I'm gonna do a D-stash sale, and this is my first time multicasting from Whatnot to YouTube. So it looks really cool. But there is a link on the screen, I believe, for YouTube so that you guys can come over so that you can bid on things if you see anything that you like. I'm also going to be doing some craft with me shows. Tomorrow I have a raid train, which is more of like a community sale where we support each other and basically what they call raid into another show. So there's just what we call a train of people kind of waiting, and then we all take our turn for an hour or 30 minutes and we just do our thing. So I will be doing some craft and chat sessions as well. Those will be live. We have made a few things here and there, some minis. I've done some mini journals. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me post about that. I've even made a YouTube video. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. If you have any questions about anything that I have listed or you want to see anything listed, just let me know. Oh, Madi, yeah, you can download the Whatnot app, and you can do that on your phone too, if that makes it more convenient. But you can just sit on YouTube and watch me there, girl. Nothing wrong with that. Hi, Mud Kitty. Hey, girl, hey. How are you doing? You guys having a good Wednesday? Happy hump day. Hope you guys are having a great week. Yeah, and if there's anything specific that you guys are looking for, Nati, hello, baby. I'm multicasting. Look at me like a grown up. I am multicasting from Whatnot to YouTube. I know that it was a possibility. I know you could do it, but I never tried it. So I think this will be really fun, especially for those crafty sessions. It'll be fun to do that, yeah. How's your Wednesday going, Nati? Hi, Marcia. Hi, Morsha. Welcome in, friends. I know. It's fun. It looks fun, but I don't know. There's not much going on Whatnot. There's so many people on right now. There's so many people on right now. Like I think Andrea's on right now too. So like it's really quiet in my show on Whatnot because of that. But I can at least show you guys what I have, right? So you guys can see all the things and kind of get an idea of how things flow on Whatnot since you guys aren't maybe familiar with it. I just finished cleaning. Girl, come to my house. I watch on TV if need to. Ask something, I'll open the phone tab. Okay, Maddie. That's so fun. I'm gonna be large in charge on your TV. I love it. You have pictures today? How fun. I haven't done pictures in forever. Hi, Marcia. So I'm gonna just show a few things. I show you some things. So I'm going to pin it on the screen. I wonder what it looks like on YouTube when I pin it. Oh, I love the kitties in the box. So I'm pinning this. So you guys can't see it on YouTube. Maybe you can. I don't know. We'll see how that looks. House picture, not family picture. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, so you can see the listing. It says Cuttlebug Physics, small pumpkin, pumpkin faces, dies, and embossing folder. Set of 3. You love kitties? I love kitties too. My daughter has a cat. He lives with us, and his name is Solomon, and he's very sassy, and I love him. I have some kitty stamps from recollections that are in my bin. Maybe I'll show them to you. They're so cute. So currently you'll see what's listed here. And then Whatnot, it actually shows a price and it actually will show you your shipping charges too. So you always know what you're going to pay. My specific show for my Whatnot users, you can click on show notes and it will tell you specifics about maybe myself and that kind of thing. But my shipping for today's show is set to a maximum of 921. So no matter what you buy from me today, you're only going to spend $9.21 in shipping, which is very nice. No surprises. So eventually, once you purchase and you hit that number in shipping, you'll see free shipping pop up underneath each listing that I'm doing. So I'm going to start with this cute little Cuttlebug die. I am a big fan of Cuttlebug. It's very nostalgic to me. You'll hear me say that all the time. I have a lot of these in my own collection. I like a lot of the small. I like small crafting and dies and stamps, things like that. You'll see if you sit in here and come and watch me do my crafting sessions, you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't know, maybe I should, hold on. Let me get one of my journals out. Maybe a couple. Sorry, I have them in my little tin. So I made these here on our little Whatnot junk journaling craft with me sessions. There's a tiny one in here, but it gets lost because it's so small. Hi, Marcy. Hi, Alex. Hi, Valerie. That's the smallest one. So these are the things that I have been making while doing lives on Whatnot. It's been fun. And just to let you guys know too, it's been a fun weather day again today here where I'm at. We were having problems with the AC earlier. That's what delayed my show. But there's like thunderstorms looming. So so small. I know. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Miss Kitty. Or Muddy Kitty. All right, so I was showing you these little tiny dies, right? So this is a pumpkin, which you can run through any machine. These are really nice condition, but there's also a little embossing folder included. So once you cut your pumpkin out, you can pop it in the embossing folder, see how it fits, and you'll be able to add that really cute detail to your little pumpkin. And the other thing that I added to this kit was a tiny die set. This one is from Sizzix and it's called Pumpkin Faces. So you'll see the little details in there. You'll see the little eyeballs, the little mouth, the little things, masks, faces to be able. Hey, Miss Shannon. Happy Wednesday, to put onto your little pumpkin when you create him. And that will be so cute. Hiya, Shannon. You having fun today? So I'm going to go ahead and run these 3 pieces. You will get all 3. You'll get the die, you'll get the embossing folder, and you'll get the small die that makes all the little pumpkin faces for your tiny creations. Look how little. You're going to make a cute little tiny jack-o'-lantern or just a nice little fallish pumpkin too. You don't necessarily have to use the faces, and you could use it to just make a a cutesy face too. All right, I'm going to go ahead and run that. All right, Nathi, we'll be right here, babe. I'm running that now. And if you see anything in the shop that you want to take a look at closely, just let me know. I will be happy to show you. Hi, Faithy. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Ooh, I ran that for 30 seconds. I didn't pay attention to that. I'm sorry. We do have a lot of dies we'll be looking at today. I've got some cute stamp sets. I've got some scrapbooking supplies. I've got some card making supplies. I do have a little bit of paper that we'll be looking at today. I'm having a good day. I'm blessed. Thank you so much for asking. You're so sweet. Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I had to like double check on my watch. Like, what day is today? All right, so the next thing that we're going to look at is another little die set. This one is a combo just like the pumpkin. Only 2 pieces in this one though. You get your nice leaf and then you get the embossing folder for your leaf. So you can really make that look really cutesy. So those are both going to run together. And again, make sure you take a look in the shop. If you see anything in there that you want to get a close-up look at, let me know. There is a lot in the buy it now as well. So let me know if there's anything in there that you want to look at before you commit to purchasing. All right. All right. So I'm changing the time to 15 seconds, not 30. All right. And that's running now if anyone wants to grab her. Okay, Nathi. Welcome in. She's going to come in. I'm multicasting for the first time from Whatnot to YouTube. So I'm watching myself on YouTube and then watching myself on Whatnot. It's different, but thank you for looking at that. We'll do a stamp set too. Hi, Melanie. Carmita, hello. Hi, Nati. You're here, babe. You're here. So this is a stamp set. This is an example of what you can make with these stamps. Hi, Les. How are you? Happy Wednesday. So we got a cute little Frankenstein, cute background, which is here. This is Darcy's Heart and Home. This is a cling mounted rubber stamp set. And there's your stamp. I keep getting notifications on my phone. Heavy rain near your location. I know, I can feel it and I can see it and I can hear it. So this is your background stamp. And then here is your cute little Frankenstein. You can do a little cupcake. There's some cute little sentiments on here too. And there he is. He's so adorable. Look at his little pumpkin. They make some cute stamps. And there's the stamps. But you'll get both pieces and you'll also get this. Hi, Mud Kitty. Welcome back. Hey, Lisa. Lisa. How's your day going? You doing a show today, boo? All right, that's running now if anyone wants to grab these. I feel like once 4th of July is over, we're all going to be looking forward to fall and the weather not being so hot, maybe. Thank you for looking at that. Thank you for the follows, friends. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. We're also going to look at a small square, as opposed to say base die, but I got sausage fingers. So my spelling is atrocious for these listings. You have no idea. Well, maybe you do. If you hang out long enough, you'll see it. I'm just fixing that because it's bugging me. Need to force my body to do a shoe. Oh, show. Been cleaning and organizing my stuff. Tired, awful, can't walk into the room. Sideways shuffle only. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, girl. I feel you. I had a D-stash that I went and picked up this past weekend, and my room was disgusting, Lisa. Disgusting. It was so gross. All right, focus, Sam. So this is Birch Press Design. This is the small square base die. So you're basically making the base of a box. So this has a lot of different uses. There's also on the back a list of different dies that they make that coordinate with this die set as well. But I'm going to go ahead and run this. I like that it's square though. And then for things like this, I would do like an acetate lid to, to cover. And then I would fill it with whatever, like rosettes or gifts or whatever. And then that acetate lid would just let everything like show through. Room's a mess, but that's only my stuff. I have 2 other rooms to sell. Girl, you need to put that stuff on Whatnot so we can have access to it. Mud Kitty, I love your little emojis that you're using on YouTube. All the kitties, so cute. So cute. Girl, I know. It's a lot. I've got a few Halloween items too. So if you guys like Halloween, make sure you take a look at the shop. I've got this really cute die set, kind of like a silhouette. You can see that. I'm going to take it out so you can see the detail. It's really cute. Nothing in my room. Everything's in boxes. Oh my gosh, the rain is coming down. Hopefully I don't lose you guys. If the power goes out, I will lose you for sure on YouTube, I think. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so this is the detail in this die. You've got your little fairy girl, your little ghosty. They've all got their little sacks for their treats. You can even see the hat detail. That's so cute. Even her little shoe. The house they're going up to with a door. And there's your little kitty. So cute. All right, I'm going to run this now. And we'll put this back together while that's running. I almost kept this one for my own stash, but I have so much stuff. Like, seriously. Do you run into that, Lisa? Like, you want to keep everything? Or you want to keep a lot of what you find in your D stashes? Hi, Vero. I'm on Whatnot. And I'm multicasting to YouTube, girl. It's my first time doing it, so I'm learning all kinds of things. You want to keep everything not the? Yeah, I'm running into that. Especially picking up this D stash that I picked up on on the weekend. Girl, I kept a lot of those. I kept a lot of like the small dies that came in there. Yeah, I kept those. Ridiculous. I have to go, but I subscribe so I can watch some more live streams and videos later. Thank you, Mud Kitty. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good week. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. Yeah, Vettel, I'm learning. It's new to me. I know it's been something that you can do on Whatnot, but this is my first time actually doing it. I thought it would be really cute to try. Bye, kitty. Love your kitties in the boxes. Those emojis are so adorable. Sorry, I've got you guys crooked. Anyway, I thought it'd be really cool to do, especially for doing um, the craft and chats that I do. I think that would be fun. All right, I've got a few of the close to my heart that I'm destashing. I think these are actually from my own collection. Don't tell mom. Bye. Um, this one is more for gone. We've lost a lot of companies, right? All right, I'm gonna run that one now. But you get some nice dyes or some nice stamps in there. I like that. Hi, Shahal. Happy Wednesday. How's your Wednesday going? I've got a cute, like folk art style stamp set too. Hot. Yeah, I'm in Central Florida. I understand. What part of the country are you in? Now, this one is also close to my heart. This one is called Scandinavian Folk Art Greetings. This is a stamp set. Really cute details. 105 in Ohio? I don't feel like that's normal. Is that normal? I know Chicago area was having a heat wave, but I didn't realize it was like out in your neck of the woods too. That doesn't sound good. How are you guys surviving without AC? Like we don't do that around here. We're Central Florida. Like we don't live without our AC. No ma'am. That's not a good time. Awful. It's the new normal. We're all cooked. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys get some relief soon. This little envelope with the flowers poking out is so cute. I do love the windows. 102 Nathi. Oh my gosh. Nathi's in the Chicago area. Hi, Kolvik. Welcome in. We're doing some stamps. Make sure you check out the bin. We've got a lot of fun things to go through today. We've got some die sets and some scrapbooking supplies too. And this one's running now. 90. Yeah. Same here. People would get hurt. The AC was kind of on the blink this morning here. So that was a hard time. It was a simple fix though. It was just, it's just a matter of maintenance because we run the AC so much because that's just life here. So there's just certain things you do for maintenance, like the little pipes and the drains and things like that. They kind of get clogged and it was just an easy fix. Thank God. All right, next up, this one is also close to my heart, spruced up. This one has the stamps. I just moved back to the PNW at 64 right now. I'm so very thankful. Good for you, Miss Shannon. 64 and comfy, right? Pacific Northwest is so pretty. I haven't been out there in a few years, but oh my gosh, I enjoyed it while I was there. 65 at night. Oh, 65 is nice. Yes, I agree, Nati. So these are your little birds. This has been used, but you can see on the back, it's still in great condition. Still a lot of love and a lot of use. And a lot of things can still be made. So, and then here's the die set. And you get the magnet as well. But that will run now. Hey, BC. Happy Wednesday. Anybody watching on YouTube, if you are interested, you could always use the link that's posted on the screen to come on over to Whatnot and participate in the sale directly, friends. See what I have listed. All right, we're going to pack this little girl back into her home. He was upset that you won a journal. I was like, Nati, I'm so jelly. That's a really pretty journal, friend. Oh my gosh, you're going to get such good use out of it. That's such a blessing, right? He said, no. Oh my gosh. My hubby doesn't even flinch anymore. He's such a pro at dealing with me. I do say that sometimes to my kids, especially. I'm like, I don't know how your dad deals with me. How does he do it? But his first name is Jesus. which is Jesus. So I don't know, maybe that has something to do with it. All right, so this is a stamp set. Cookie Crumbs illustrated by Diane Zeckman. Cupcake Occasions is the name of the set. This is from 2008. Hi, Grammy Cindy. How are you, hun? How's the grandbabies? How's your Wednesday? How's the weather? Everybody's hot. Everybody's in hot weather. Yes, girl. You do have to be a little bit more, conservative because you are moving. This one is manufactured by CC Designs, but I'm going to open up the tin. You do get the storage tin with it. It's a nice set. Only a few pieces have been cut out, but it is mounted. So it's a cling mount. And look how cute. I'm doing well, Grammy. I'm doing well. We got a little bit of Irish in there. We've got your beach. I think all the holidays are covered. We've got some Thanksgiving. We've got summer. We've got graduation. There was a little cloud. Or is that a bush? A cloud, maybe? And then this little piece. We've got a spider, ducky, golf. It looks like ice cream with a little cherry. Chickies. Make your cupcake. I guess that's kind of like the theme. It's cupcake toppers. Because this is a cupcake kit, by the way, Sam. Like, get it together, woman. There are some sentiments in there. There's some candles. So you're building cupcakes, basically. I forgot. That's what all the zhuzh is. For building different cupcakes for different holidays. All the holidays are covered with this cupcake set. I'm going to go ahead and run it now. This is really cute, actually. And it is a cling mounted stamps. You can see on the back with the ones that have been cut. You just take that off and then you would use your little acrylic pad or acrylic block. Maybe I go back on YouTube so I don't get tempted. You'll be fine, girl. You'll be fine. You got this. Maybe do both so you stay too busy that you can't bid. Hey, Madison. Happy Wednesday. We just did a cupcake set. It's hard. I'm going to run this one more time in case anyone missed it. But you've got your candles, you've got your base for your cupcakes. These are cling mounted stamps. And then every single holiday or occasion you can think of for a cupcake is included in here. We've got Thanksgiving, we've got Christmas, we've got summer, we've got birthday, we've got graduation. Girl, it's all in there. That's actually a really cool, cute set. I get it, Nati. Back on here. Okay. She's back on the YouTube. Hi, Yanel. Hi, Sydney. How are you? Sydney, were you the one that asked me about washi yesterday? I ended up finding a washi tape like kit or something in my stash. I'll show that to you if that was you. All right, so this is Crafter's Companion. These are strawberries. I did get this open the other day to show you kind of what it looks like. And it does cut out in nice detail. I messed this up because I crushed it when I shoved it back in the little thing, but you kind of get an idea of what they look like cut out. That'd be really cute for like a corner on a junk journal or a card. I have a strawberry junk journal that I've been meaning to make for 25 million years. That'd probably be cute for that. All right, I'm going to run this now. Strawberries. Thank you for looking at that, friends. And if you guys have any questions about anything that's in the bin, let me know. My daughter's cooking dinner already, and it smells so good. So good. All right, so I'm going to show you these little die sets. You get confetti butterflies. Look how tiny. I would be cutting them out and using them on the front of my journals. I love tiny dies. So I use them in a little bit of different ways, like cutting this out in gold or glitter paper and then popping them on top of my projects is what I would do. I'd have butterflies for days. That's so cute. Okay, focus. Thank you, Lori. Happy Wednesday, Lori. I have small rose dye. Rose anything is good for me, right? And then a nice little heart border with a little cute detail. Look at the little filigree. That's a really cute detail. Happy birthday, Lori. Happy birthday. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed birthday. Do you have fun birthday plans for today? So all three of these will run together. And I always package everything really cute for you guys. Going to Wing Daddy's. Nice. That sounds like a good time. Oh my gosh, happy birthday. I'm going to show you what I send out with anyone that orders. I don't do giveaways because it's a bit much for this old lady. It's a bit much doing giveaways. It's a lot for me to keep up with. Just love me the way I am. But I make things for you guys. So I made bows for you. So anybody that orders, you get cute handmade things made by me in your orders. And then I have a few bigger ones too, just depending, what kind of mood I'm in. But I'll pop those. Oh, that's upside down. I'll pop those into your orders when I send them. I always include little gifts. Ooh, this one's really cute too. Sorry, I have a hard time focusing. I'm always squirreling, I call it, I guess. And then I always put my little name on the back. Focus. Yeah, Lori. See, you'll hear me say that a million times. Thank you, Nati. I just realized you were over there talking, Nati. The dies, you probably do have them. Oh, Lori, Nati says happy birthday. I'm multicasting to YouTube. That's the first time I've ever done it. So this is what I put my bows on. So I print these out and then I have my circle punch. I just punch those out and then put bows on the front. But Kristen Crafty Adventures, she's the one who taught me how to make those when I first found her on YouTube during COVID. And it took me forever to find. That was when I started falling in love with making small things, with crafting small. I think I should probably give her the credit because once I found these tiny bow punches, I was toast. Toast, I tell you. Yes, I am multicasting to YouTube, Lori. So Nati went over there because she felt like it was a safer space because she doesn't want to shop today, which is fine. So I'm like, doesn't matter, here or there, as long as you're around, right? So these I just ran with the tiny butterflies. I'm gonna run it one more time. I was saying that I would cut these out with gold or with like glitter paper, and then I would end up putting them because see this butterfly I already have on here, even smaller butterflies. These would be really cute. Hi, Miss Vicky. Happy Wednesday. How's your Wednesday going? Nothing's making me giggle. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. Make sure you check out the bin. Make sure you check out the shop. Very hot. That's the theme for today, Boo. I've heard from Ohio. I've heard from the Chicago area, Central Florida, Everybody's very warm. It's a very hot summer. What? New Jersey, yeah. Oh, you got World Cup going on up there too. How is everything with that going on? You got the final up there. I don't even begin to understand what it's going to be like when you guys have that going on there. I'm going to grab a few more things. Oh my gosh, can you hear that thunder? Ah, always makes me nervous. Oh my gosh, not that you're going to flip. I found some really cute religious stamp sets, which I'll show. But you can always look the other direction. Like, look away, look away. But they're so cute. I really like the way they look. Anyway, focus, Sam, focus. Supposed to be pulling things out to show. Okay. Oh my gosh, I found one of those crimpers too for chip bags. You know, the chip bags that we make for our different swaps and birthday parties and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I found one of those. It's chrome. It's like super heavy duty. These suckers go for like 30 something bucks, I think. It's so heavy, but it works really well. And technically it's really used to make canvas. So for people for like painters, you would use it for that, but it's got those little ridges if you can see them, so it crimps it and then that would be like the edge for your chips, for your chip bags, right? Oh, Lori's gonna look for you. Lori said, it's okay. She doesn't have to shop. I'll look for her. Busy in the city, but I'm about 25 minutes from there, so you don't see much. That's kind of good. Hi, Nana. Hi, Miss Shelley. So I'm going to run this now, just in case there's anyone that might need this for some parties they've got coming up. I've seen the ladies make chip bags for their kids' birthday parties, graduations, all kinds of things. We in our little crafty community will make them and send them as gifts to our friends too. So I actually have some digitals that I bought and have created, and they're chip bags and they're like Maggie Holmes themed because you used to be able to buy all the Maggie Holmes digitals, right? And so we would design our own little chip bags. Thank you for the follows. I really appreciate that. All right, focus. Okay, we're gonna look at a die set. This is Desire. That's a fun name. Okay, this has a lot of dies to it. 19 dies to be specific. But this is kind of what the card looks like that can be made with all these dies. There's 4 different concepts and it kind of maps those out for you. These are all the dies. There's quite a bit. Let me move the light. Maybe you could see it better. Butterfly with the frame, butterfly with the frame. And then these are butterflies at the top. They each are framed. This one says butterfly wings, blessed. I think that one says thinking of you. And then this is the main piece for you to make, like this part of the card, that part. It's a nice die set, a lot of pieces included. Lots. 19 to be exact. And this is magnet. That's magnet. So, and that will fit really nice in your binder. It's already got the pre-cut holes. Hi, Miss Deb. Hi, Lizzie. Happy Wednesday. We've got lots of dies today. We've got stamps. Make sure you take a look at the shop. I'm listed mostly everything, not everything, but mostly everything. So if there's anything in there that you see that looks interesting, also make sure you take a look at the buy it now. We have a lot of newer dies that haven't even been opened. Some cute little die sets with stamps. That's the word I was looking for. Stamps. Um, where am I at? Oh, that one's cute. All right, this is a rubber stamp. Cute military. Lots of cute little sentiments. I'm going to open this up because there's something I want to show you. Thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh, it's really thundering outside. The windows are shaking a little bit. If you still have some stuff available, I'm going to get when I move. I got you, Nati. I got you. So the Lord is with me like a mighty warrior, Jeremiah 2011. You are not forgotten. This is 2008 Firecracker Designs by Pamela Clark. This one is called So Proud. It's a 4x4, 4x5, sorry. Um, you see the main part of this stamp, and that's what it looks like on the back. It is a cling mounted stamp. Hasn't been cut up though. Really cute. And then the thing that was included in this as well, whoever had this, she mapped out a card, like her make, like what she was going to make. And she even put like colors, blended blue, red, splattered in white, white card. Like she did her homework. Image stamped in dark blue with same blue and red splattered white spots for background. Like she had it all mapped out what she was going to do. I think that's so adorable. As a junk journaler, like that speaks to my soul. I love that. Isn't that cute? So that is the stamp. I'm going to go ahead and run that now in case anyone wants to grab that for their collection. I've actually never heard of Firecracker Designs. And in this particular D-stash that I got, there's a lot of older pieces, which I'm not mad about because there's some really cute stuff in there. Sorry. Thank you for looking at that. Beatriz, happy Wednesday. How's your Wednesday going, love? How is the weather in Texas besides hot? It's just hot down there right now. Yes, I thought it was really nice too. All right, so this one is one of the older heartfelt creations, which I guess they're out of business now too, right? They're gone. But look at the cute little lady, like her dress, her hat. Like she's in there somewhere, right? That's what it looks like to me. Adorned in roses. You also get a second stamp in there that is just hot. Stay cool, girly. There's just some nice pink lemonade with maybe some really nice pebble ice in there. Like from where? Who's got pebble ice? Sonic or Chick-fil-A. Or buy a fancy one off of the interwebs and put it on your counter at home. That's what I see because there's a hat. And so I'm like, oh, she's hidden in there. That's what my brain does. Oh, there's a lady under there somewhere. She may not be, but like I said, that's what my brain says. There's a lady in there somewhere, you know? Probably not. It's probably just a big old stack of flowers. And it's a cling stamp. Hi, Chai Deb. Lots of unsweet ginger peach tea. Girl, yes. You're speaking my language now. I like me some ginger peach tea. At first I thought Christmas tree, then I saw the hat. See? Yeah. So that's this one. There's a lot of flowers in there though. Can you imagine what you could do? Like, yeah, that'd be really cute. Hi, Wiener Junkies. All right, I'm going to run this now. But this is an older stamp. She's still nice and soft too. So she's still got a lot of love to give, a lot of making to make. These are the harder to find ones, I feel like. We've lost so many companies. It's kind of sad. This is just one of many. And now there's that whole thing going on with the warehouse at American Crafts. Have you guys heard about that? There's a lot going on. Like they had a fire, so they are shut down. I think they've laid off a lot of people. Thank you for looking at that. And I think it's affecting like a lot of other retailers. Like Office Supply has already taken a lot of stuff off their website. You just can't buy it. I think American Crafts has a wholesale side of their website or warehouse. And I think they canceled a lot of orders from retailers. So that's happening. All right. So next we're going to do Heartfelt Creations. This is Fashionista. There's a lot of sentiments on there. I like the roses too with the flourishes. Hi, Mina. And then there's your stamp. Oh, that kind of got cut off on there. But look at the little high heel with the roses and the lace and the flowers. There it is on the back. Girls' night out, best friends, fun times, elegance, special events, stylish, sweet, timeless moments. Let's celebrate beautiful and fashionista. That's really cute. That would go really well with the other one too. So that is this one. And that one's running now. We are multicasting onto YouTube today. My first time doing that. So, anyone watching over there, if you'd like to come over to Whatnot, you sure can. Thank you for looking at that. We also have Heartfelt Creations, Sunrise Lily Flute. This one has sentiment that says happy birthday. You get 3 pieces. There's the flute, and there's the sizing for you. Covered in lilies. That's so pretty. I have a few pieces in my collection from Heartfelt Creations. I haven't used them yet because I'm scared. They're just so pretty and intricate. Oh, that's not the right price. Hold on. $103. Girl, no. What is happening? Me and my sausage fingers today, we was creating all kinds of havoc. That's funny. Hi, Miss Lynn. That looks better. $10. Much more reasonable. At least I think. That one's cute. I do like the lilies. So what are you guys up to this weekend? Because we're almost there. We're over the hump. The weekend will be here before you know it. What do you guys have planned? Hopefully lots of fun things. Things to keep you cool in this crazy hot weather. You know? I'm gonna grab a few more things. I had some dies that I wanted to show you. Some more stamp sets. I have a little bit of Maker Forte. I had some paper punches that we looked at briefly yesterday. I'll go ahead and put those out here and we'll look at them and revisit those. I have one new one that I didn't show yesterday because I didn't get a chance to, but we've got a little bit of Christmas. Um, some dies. I got some Halloween too, which is fun. I had some lovebirds. Aren't they cute? I've got Norway in the house. Norway dies. You believe that? Okay. Oh, and I already have those here. Okay. Hey, Miss Wendy. How are you? Happy Wednesday. I got all kinds of new stuff, girl. All kinds of new stuff. Make sure you go through the shop. Make sure you look at all the things. But we are going through stamps, dies right now, and I have some paper punches that I'll show. A few that we saw already, but I did add one more that I didn't have in the system yesterday. I didn't have in the shop yesterday. I just had a lot of stuff to go through. It was a lot. But the Lord helped me. I got it done. So, all right, let's start with the Inka Dinky Clings. How do you say that? Inka Dinka Clings from Inka Dinka Doo. That's an interesting name. Hi, Mom. Dotson Mom. Happy Wednesday. How are the Dotsons? So you get first, second, and third. These are really nice cling stamps. They're nice and squishy. I think that's a cute kit. I like any kind of award ribbons. They don't like the heat. Oh no. None of us do. Tell them we're all in protest of the heat. It's yucky. We don't like it. Do you have a kiddie pool for them? Do they like that? Hi, Dina. Hi, Mandy. All right, this one's running now for anyone that might want to grab it. First, second, and third. Look how cute. Can you imagine doing that in all the colors and then doing embossing powder on top of it? That'd be cute. They go in the big pool. There you go. Even better, girl. Even better. You got to keep those fur babies happy and cool. I don't know. The heat can be so dangerous. Hi, Miss Ethel. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for looking at that. We do have two pieces. Thank you for the follow. We have two pieces from K and Company. These are what they called, they're not in business anymore either, are they? Um, the silhouette kits. We'll start with this one. I've got two. So this one is like cutouts, right? Kind of like you would do if you had your own silhouette or Cricut machine. You get three different styles and you get, I believe, two of each design. And they're 12 by 12 size, so they're nice and big. I think they have one on the back too. You see how intricate that is? They're so pretty. I know a pool does sound nice, Miss Wendy, but this is brand new. It still has everything in it. Nice K& Company. And I'm gonna start that. Oh, not the, hey girl, hey, you're back. Sorry. I'm multicasting to YouTube today, and it's the first time I've done it. So I'm like looking at the chat on YouTube also. That's pretty. And then the other one that I have is just as pretty. I love the colors in this one. And this one has more than just sheets of paper. So this one also has stickers. So this one is 12 by 12, but you get two design papers, one 12 by 12 silhouette sheet, and 20 silhouette sticker shapes. Look how cute that is. I'll just come on here. You're more than welcome, Nati. You know. And then these are already kind of cut out. You can't really tell, but these are the stickers. So cute and vintagey. Like shabby chic, you know? There's so much detail in them and you can't really tell with the lighting. I don't know. That's not helping. That didn't help. But there's a lot of details in it. A lot of scroll work, I guess you could call it. So I won't ignore you. I'm sorry if I ignored you, Nati. All right, and this one's running now. I'm trying to see if I can tell like how many people are watching on YouTube, but I can't really tell. Like it's not telling me. Thank you for looking at that. Ooh, we have a really cute KS Craft die. I checked and they don't have this on their website anymore, so I don't know. It's not available at the moment. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh. Just love me. Just love me the way I am. Gosh. Either I misspell something or I ask for $1 million. I want $1 million for a die. So ridiculous. Hi, Miss Patty. All right, so this is a KS Craft die. I have this one in my own stash. Beatrice, there's so many probably that I messed up on, but I'll come across them and I'll fix them. Oh my gosh. These are the sides. I actually accidentally bought two of these. So this is what I made with mine. Nice size, not too small, not too big. I made a little dangle for it because this is part of, that might help. This is part of the die set too. So you get, Lort, you get that. He's in there. Oh my gosh, it's like pouring outside. So that's on a little clip you can take and put on and off, but I put like other little zhuzhes on there. I did double-sided on that. But it's nice and roomy. I actually made a junk journal to put in there. And then it's just been stuck in my drawer. Maybe now that I've got this, now that I've got Whatnot, maybe I can actually like sell the things I make instead of just letting them sit in my cabinet. That's so sad. It needs to find a home. All right, so that's this die set. This is a really nice one. Good size. I know, it's really pretty. Can you imagine doing it in pink and, or maybe like a pink glitter, doing the flowers and foam? Like that would be really cute. And then these sides you can really use for just about any 3D project. So if you want to make a box out of something, you could probably use those to do it with. I don't know, get creative with your dies, you know? Thank you for looking at that. And this is just a little hodgepodge of stamps. There's some Maker Forte. Hard to tell what they say. Maybe if I take them out and put it on like a darker backing. I have some craft paper. Like, that didn't help. This says Best Costume Award, Halloween Party, Happy Halloween, A Scary Time, Friends, Girlfriends, Happy Day. This one I really can't tell what it says. Too much of a good thing is fabulous. I solemnly swear I am up to no good. That sounds like me. Just for you, and then for you. And then girl stuff, thanks so much. Hi, Janice. Hi, Miss Crafty. Welcome to my hot mess. This one, always music expresses that which cannot be said. Oh, that's a quote from Victor Hugo. because I care. That's actually Stampin' Up. I just noticed that. Thank you. Keep calm and stamp on. This one is so dark. I don't know what it says. Friends and something, something, something. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, these are Stampin' Up. So it's a little bit of a mix of the both, of two kits, and I just shoved them together. So Maker Forte and Stampin' Up. There's some Halloween in there. There's some girls just want to have fun in there. Maker Forte is actually a Hedgehog Hollow. And I think she let go of the Maker Forte. I think that's gone. Missy, I am in the Lakeland area. Where are you at? Oh, Maker Forte is back. But is it Maker Forte or is it just Hedgehog Hollow now? Oh, Bats, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Oh, she got the name back. That's awesome. Bats USA, you guys go give her some love. She is just about a little over halfway to her goal of 1K. Good job, babe. She has a 5.0, 50 reviews, 1 day average shipping time. She's killing it. Hello, I am a Jesus loving mom and Nana who also is a paper crafter. I love to make cards, decorate journals, planners, and more. I'm addicted to all paper crafts and supplies. I sell the supplies and teach how to create your own paper art. I'm also addicted to stickers. Woohoo! Miss Jean. Her name is Miss Jean, also known as Bats USA. She does have a show coming up tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Pop-up board game ephemera. She's got a bunch of shows listed: junk journaling, rubber stamps, ephemera, raid trains. Make sure you guys show her some love and follow and bookmark those shows. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. I asked because I'm pretty sure those are stamps that I donated to the secondhand store that you must have picked up from. Oh, nice. Thanks for the donation, Boo. I picked up so much stuff for myself there the other day. It was so fun. And then what I didn't keep for myself, I'm destashing. They do have cool stuff. Yeah, so she got her name back then. That's awesome. Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff set aside to donate to them as well, like paper, because I'm not into like, I don't know. I don't know about doing those paper sales, where you just like a claim show, I think they call them. I don't think I can do that. She did, and those aren't from her brand. I just had extra backer plates that I stuck them to. Cool. Well, that works. Whatever works, girl. Yeah, I picked up a bunch of like ribbon for myself because I want to make some kits, and then I want to do some swaps and things like that. So oh my gosh, it was so fun. It was so fun going in there. I was sweating. I got yarn so I can make stuff for the grandbaby. I got a scrapbook for the grandbaby. Like so many things. Hey, Cindy Lou. Hi, Coco. Also, if helpful, the darker ones have vinyl cling as I took them off the blocks as I suck at stamping with blocks. Oh, I see what you're saying. Hi, group. Hi, Bluegrass. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting your name. Nicole. I got to look at your profile to see your name. The name will stick one day. It'll stick one day. So fun. Hi, Cindy. Hi, R.R. Hayes. Welcome in. Let's see, what else do I have for today? Oh, the punches. I got to look at the punches. Hold on a second. Sorry. How's everybody's Wednesday going? So Missy, have you done the a tab punch? I do not. Have you done the multicast where you're doing a whatnot show and it's casting to like YouTube or one of the other like platforms? Has anybody done that? No. This is my first time doing it. So I don't know much about it. Basically, I don't know a lot about it. I mean, I have trouble sometimes with whatnot too. So I'm not like the most technical person. And then half the time when I'm putting stuff on, I'm misspelling things. I'm putting $1 million for something instead of 10, stuff like that. Stuff that you see already that I've done. Stuff we've experienced in the show, right? I'm casting to YouTube from Whatnot. Hey, Lavender Paper Doll. So this is a paper punch I picked up. And this is what it looks like. So you get some hearts. You get a little zigzag. I punched it out into a square just because that's the type of paper I had, but that's not necessarily the best idea because look. But it's nice because when you put it in there, it guides you. So you kind of know. It'd be good if I open it. Oops. You kind of know like where you need to go with the paper. Just like most of the border punches that we have. But this one's really pretty. So I'm going to run that now. Thank you for looking at that. Also have a little tiny punch. This is a little tiny elephant. So you could do confetti with it, but for me, because I like making small things, I would decorate the small things that I make with it. Aw, hey Cindy. Welcome in, babe. Naps are good. I'd pay money for a good nap. Yes. Yes, Yolanda. Yeah, not the. Isn't it cute? And then it even has the little thing to like keep the paper from, hitting your eyeball whenever you're punching it out. And it punches out really easily, but they're so small. Little tiny elephants. Let me grab that. I feel like I'm moving my phone too much. I kind of am trying a new setup too with my phone, and I feel like it's too like loose, if that makes sense. It's like precariously positioned, right? Hold on. Okay. Make sure I catch up with the chat. Hi, Dancing Crafter. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to throw that at you. Okay, I'm gonna run this now. I don't have a lot of other punches. I probably have maybe 4 or 5 total. I have had a show that I did that had a ton of punches, but all those are gone. But this one's running now. A little tiny elephant. Tiny elephant. Super cute. And then I'll actually run this other one in case you missed it, Yolanda. Did you see this one? Did I show you this one? Were you in here when I showed it? Awesome. Okay. All right, one of the other really nice ones. This one is McGill Starburst. We all love this for making flower centers. Like most of us will use this to make flower centers. I just did a swap with somebody and it was a flower swap. And yes, I made flower centers with it. Hey, Nicole. You went over to check out the YouTube. That's so awesome. Oh yeah, fireworks would be a good idea. Um, Snowflakes would be a good idea. And doing it in gold was really pretty, and doing it in glitter paper was really pretty. But those McGill, I have a maybe two or three of their brand. They're little workhorses, man. They're really nice. Their punches are really nice. All right, focus, Sam. All right, I'm gonna run this one. She's a running now. Thank you for looking at that. I still have this one. I think this one might be in the buy it now. I can pin it so you guys can look at it. And you don't have to wait for the auction to run. You can just buy it, but I only have one. But this one cuts out really nice shaped hearts. I keep saying they're top heavy. Fiskars is another nice punch company, just like butter. But you see how it cuts it out? It's a really nice tapered at the bottom, and then it's like nice and rounded at the top. But that's that one. And that's in the buy it now. You can buy it anytime. You don't have to wait for auction. The other thing that I have, let me find some paper. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw me make these. You saw me make these tiny flowers. And I found a punch with Miss Lisa on here on Whatnot. I bought it from her on Whatnot. I think I have it right here. Is this one. And it makes a tiny leaf, and it's just exactly the perfect size to go with those tiny flowers. So that was fun. That's mine. That's from my collection. But when I was out and about, I found this one. And this one is a holly leaf. So I don't know that I would use it. So I'm going to see if anyone here wants it. If not, I'll put it back. I'll just put it into my stash because maybe I'll use it. It could happen. Hey, CC Crafter. Hey, William. It's so tiny. And these tend to punch out really well too. Like normally this kind of paper punches kind of have a hard time. This is actually file folders from Dollar Tree. But look at that. You see the tiny little holly leaves? Can you imagine like making tiny holly and then putting like seed beads on there and putting them on your tiny projects? That'd be so cute, right? So cute. All right, this paper punch is running now. If you need tiny holly leaves in your life, if you're a tiny crafter like Sam, you might need that. I've been cutting these out. Every time I cut them out, I put them in my little tiny stash because I have a little container that I have tiny containers in with like tiny things that I've cut out. I love that Nicole went on there and said, "This is working." She went on YouTube to see me multicasting. That's so cute. Hi, Wiwan. I don't know how to say that, but I think that was close. Hey, Wendy. All right, let's do the lovebirds. These are from Quick Cuts. Lovebirds. Oh, so cute. And this one's running now. I do have shipping set to 921. So that's the most that you'll pay for shipping today. I need to get this off. I have a hard time, like, even with my own stuff too. I don't like that. So I have this. Look how empty. I use it so much, and I will end up getting that off too because I don't like the way that looks. I don't know what's wrong with me. Rubbing alcohol, yes. Rubbing alcohol works too. Do you craft on here a lot, Missy? I gotta go follow you. Hold on. There. You've got good tips and tricks, girl. Hi, Wuwan. Thank you for following. Okay, focus. What else are we doing? Oh my gosh, I found some cute little stamps or dies from Quick Cuts, which I love. I have a nice collection from Quick Cuts. I have a nice collection because they have a lot of small ones. And I mean, I've said it a million times. I like small dies. It's missing two. We have it even says on the bottom, it's a cheese slicer. We have the cheese slicer. Sometimes I've been working a lot the last few months, so I haven't been having shows, but I'll be back on soon. Awesome. Hi, Marcia. And then you also get the mitten, which is here. The Norwegian flag, which, come on, if you're watching soccer right now, like my house, that's all we're doing every day. And then there's also the heart. So you get all four of those dies. I had one that was Mexico too, but that's gone already. But this one is Norway. That one's running now. If anyone wants to grab that. And put all those little pieces so Sam doesn't lose them. Where am I at? Christmas. And then that one's nice. This one's from Our Daily Bread. I don't know that they're a company anymore though. Are they around still? I went looking for them and I couldn't find a lot of stuff. Because I really do like that they do the Bible verses and stuff. Anyway, this one's from My Favorite Things. This is Merry Christmas. I never use this. So this is going back out into the world to someone else. There you go. Follow Miss Missy. Get you some followers, girl. You gotta get on there and do some crafty things. And this one's running now. I hear you though, but when you work like full time, it's really hard to like, you know, dedicate a lot of time to being on Whatnot or being on social media or, doing things like that can be kind of hard. Because I just recently left the workforce and I always wanted to be on Whatnot more. I always wanted to do more swaps with the crafty girls. I always wanted to do more, you know, social media, whatever. And now that I'm not working full time, I definitely feel like I have that ability to do it, but it's hard when you work, you know? All right, so this one is from Our Daily Bread. Glory to God in the highest, um, and on earth peace, goodwill towards men. Luke 2:14, and then there's the three wise men down there. It's so cute. Let me take it out and show it to you. It is, and I was promoted. Yay, but I'm still doing my old job and mine, so lots of hours right now. One day I'll be more balanced. Oh, wow. What type of work do you do, if you don't mind me asking? Hi, Lori, but look how detailed that is. It's so pretty. Comes like all the way down. And then there's the angel at the top. This is a really pretty one. I bet you it stamps out lovely. Warranty for commercial AC units. Girl, I know you busy. I know you busy. Especially here in Florida. Do you get vacation time? And this one's running now. Hi, Yanel. Welcome back. I do the entire south of the country. Oh my gosh. And that's a lot. Like, do you do Polk County too? Like central and south? That's a big area. Girl, that's a lot. That's a lot to cover. Do you have to travel for your job or no? That's very much. That's very much a lot on occasion. At least you're not doing it all the time. Traveling, I mean, because that's a lot of ground to cover. And then there's really not a lot like past a certain point in Florida. Those who don't know, it's just all like swamp down south central. It's just swamp. There's nothing in the middle, you know? And then, so then you're more on the outer skirts. So if you're covering South Florida, you're covering the West Coast and the East Coast, and there's nothing in that center. It's a lot. What about Brevard County, East Coast of Florida? It is nice you work from home. That's awesome. That's definitely a plus. I do the entire county south, split country in half, or split county in half. I have the West Coast line as well. Girl, that's a lot of territory. That's a lot of territory. Yeah. Lots of territory. Where am I at? I lost my place. Oh, I do have, I'm not keeping that. So that is going. I thought about keeping this church. Originally got it for myself, but I know I'm not going to use it. So this one's going. It's a really cute rubber stamp. I have aspirations of being a card maker, and so that gets me in trouble all the time. I do have some Tim Holtz dies. We'll show those as well. I showed them a little bit yesterday, I think. We'll do that. I've got some new embossing folders. I feel like I need to do a deep destash too of like my own stuff. I try not to get too crazy with destashing my own stuff because I don't want to. I want to keep it all. But do I need to? No. I don't need to keep it. That one's going there. Um, we're in the die portion of the sale. And I've got some big dies too. So if you want to see those, let me know. I don't know why, but I feel like big dies don't sell unless I'm buying it. Because I bought a lot of big dies on whatnot. But I feel like in my shows, people don't tend to gravitate towards big dies unless they're like $1, which is a little ridiculous for some of them because some of them are really hard to find, you know? Don't you know? Okay, I gotta find my spot again. Okay. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Definitely make cards. Cindy, I do want to be a card maker when I grow up. You should make cards. It's super fun, like mini scrapbooks. I've never looked at it that way. Missy, I've never looked at it that way. I feel like that's maybe changing my outlook a little bit. Hi, Nay. All right, so this is recollections. You can put yourself together, a little skull person, rubber stamps mounted on wood. There's an inky thing in there, but I never open this and use it, so I don't know if it's juicy, but most of the time I feel like we give those to the kids anyway. At least I do. How's your Wednesday going, Nay? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. This one's running now. But I do like the detail in this. Thank you for the follow. I like the detail. It's what drew me to this. Like I like the details in the little hands and the feetses. I really liked that, but I'm not going to use that. Hopefully you got fun plans for the weekend and hopefully it's not too hot where you're at. I've been doing kind of like a consensus with everybody, and it's hot everywhere. It's hot in Chicago. It's hot in Ohio. It's hot in Central Florida. It's hot, 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 hot. Everywhere, so hot. Okay, so this, I actually collect churches, which is what drew me to this one. Like, look at always hot. Yes. My parents were both from South Texas, El Valle, West Laco, Pearsall, San Antonio area. Desert, the heat out there. I remember as a kid, my grandpa frying an egg on the sidewalk just for fun, just to show, just to show his granddaughter from Florida. It's definitely hotter in Texas than it is in Florida, mija. Let me show you, you know? Okay, so this was the church scene. She's so cute. And there's a lovely little couple in there. Again, I collect churches, so I really thought I would use this, but you taught in Harlingen for 17 years. I remember going to that area because I think my dad, I mean, they had a family down there. Our family has been in that area in a long time. Like, I had family that fought in the Alamo. So they have that big family reunion every year and it's on the news and it's craziness. But I remember my dad having a tia down there and we would go visit her and she had like a little tiendita, a little store in her house. So she had one of those half doors, and she would open the top part and the kids would come and they'd buy like candy, dulce chicle, raspas, shaved ice, gum, candy. I'm translating for what I'm saying in Spanish, so I don't want to be rude, so you guys know what I'm saying. But I remember that. I forget her name. I'd have to ask him. I was such a kid, though. That was like late 80s. I love it down there. Hi, Miss Heather. Okay, focus. I'm going to stop talking. We're going to run this one. This is a rubber stamp. This is a cute little church wintry scene. She's very cute. I do want to make cards though, like when I grow up. You know? And I definitely need to be more organized with my whatnot. I feel like I'm still trying to find my groove. I feel like I aspire to be on earlier in the day because I want to be done by the time my husband gets home because I'm one of those people that likes to spend time with their husband. I say that like it's a weird thing, but everybody's different. Oops, and that fell down. Hold on. Okay. I bought too many of these accidentally. I already had it and I just thank you so much. I don't know why you say I'm sweet, but I appreciate you. Oh, because I like my husband. I like to spend time with him. Bluegrass, is your name Nicole? I'm trying to remember. Nicole, right? Next time you come into the show, I'm not going to remember. I'm going to ask you again. Hey, Serenity. I'm horrible with names. I'm not kidding. Like, there's a girl I worked with before I left. I left my job about 3 weeks ago. I worked with her for over a year. I still called her by the wrong name. And it wasn't even close. Like, wasn't even close the name I was calling her. So all that to say that I'm very bad with names. Okay, focus. Hi, Miss Kathy. Hi, Frizzled. Hi, Melanie. Welcome back. Tim Holtz. Look how pretty these are. That was why I bought two of them, because I really wanted these. They're so nice. They look really, really nice cut out. But this is the Alphanumeric Emporium. And I opened it and counted it. All the pieces are in there. And you and I both know that any of the alphabet numbers, oh my gosh, those can be so pricey. But come see, come saw. You profit from my mistake. I bought two. Okay, Nati. Nay, that's going to you. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Next up, a little more Tim Holtz. I have one of the discontinued. Another one that I bought two of. I already have it. I've tried to start like making a list of the things that I have so that I don't do duplicates as much, but I guess it keeps my whatnot going. It keeps my whatnot interesting because I have interesting things to put in there. But I already have it because I like tiny things. I've said that a million times. So I like the leaf and I like the branch. I have a lot of other ones. I don't have the cardinal. That's still on my list of what I want, but I have a whole bunch of these. I already have this one. Hi, Lucette. So make sure I'm running the right thing. This one's running now. If anybody wants to grab this one. Super cute. Movers and shapers. And I'm sure he'll come back with these just, hi, Prima. He'll come back with these probably as like a vault release, but like regular dies. I feel like he's doing that a lot. Don't you? I definitely do. Feel like that's what he's doing. Hi, Mindy. How's your Wednesday going, Prima? How are things? We're going to do the deer. I also have two of these. I definitely need to find a system where I don't duplicate purchase so much. This one is called Darling Deer. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 deer. Tim Holtz. I love this die set. I think one of these, when I did a project, I did white gel pens to like give it the little white fawn dots. It was so cute. Okay, that one's running now. And I used some of my stickles and I made like little pink cheeks. It was so adorable. I think it was this die I used. Again, I have this one in my own collection, so I accidentally bought two. I mean, like, that's never happened to you guys, right? Poinsettia. This one is Poinsettia Pieces. This one is also Tim Holtz. Once you hit shipping in today's show, it maxes out at $9.21. So just keep filling up your box, man. You know, take advantage. All right, so we're gonna run this one now. And I do have other Sizzix dies. I believe they're in the buy it now, and I'll pin them so you guys can look at them if you like. Thank you for looking at that. I have some of the older dies too. The Village ones. Um, oh, I've got nice ones in there. I've got the Holiday Shadow Press. I've got two of those. That one's on your screen now if you want to buy it now. I only have one of each though. Oh, these are Tim Holtz too. I'll show you in a minute. There's a lot of them missing though. I don't know what happened to them. But I had two sets, but I did craft with my sister-in-law, so I wonder if some of them went with her and one of her, because she had the little, like, some kind of a thing to put her dies in. was like a little book with magnets. I wonder if it stayed in there, but and I wasn't worried about it. So, hey, frog woman. Okay, focus, Sam, focus. So these, I only have 6 pieces. This is the script holiday words. This is Tim Holtz. If you click on the listing, you'll see pictures. So it should be, I want to say 16 pieces, 17 pieces, but there's only 6. Oh, I wrote it down. Goodness gracious. So 6 out of 17, Bright, Wonderland, Seasons, Christmas, Merry, and Greetings. I mean, the important ones, right? Those are here. And I think that's why these ended up staying with me, because when we were making the Christmas card, these were the ones that I was using. And I think the other ones got into hers and we mixed them up, but it's whatever. So anyway, if you want these, you can grab them. I think that's a good deal. $5 for some Tim Holtz, but you get 6 dies in here. I should ask her if she has them. I know she doesn't though. She's really rough with stuff. She asked me if I take my stuff and um let her use stuff in it. We don't really do that kind of stuff anymore though. I do it with my other sister-in-law. The one that has my baby nephew. He's not baby no more, but I do a lot with her and she's fabulous. Like she sets me up. She helps me. She keeps me straight. She's so organized. She's fabulous. Okay, enough about my sisters. I love them though. They're so sweet. I have great family. Okay, this one is a Sizzix embossing folders. This is birthday set number 3. Is it in pin? Let me go back out. Okay, pinned now. So you get 3. You get a full size and then you get 2 smaller ones. You get the cuppy cake. You get the happy birthday. You get the balloon background. I'm going to take this out. Is this? I've never used this. Can you tell? Look how cute. Like confetti and sparkle and shine, and that's cute. I like that. Even though I never used it, I like it. So you get all 3 pieces. I like anything Cuttlebug, honestly. I say that almost in every show, but it's the truth. I like Cuttlebug is like very nostalgic to me. In one of my groups, if Cindy's still here, she was talking about how she just picked up a Cuttlebug, and I'm like, I want a Cuttlebug again. That was my first love, Cuttlebug. I'm gonna run that one more time in case anyone missed it, because it's so cute. Like, can you imagine like doing this inside a card and then sticking like your gift card beside it for the birthday? Or making pages for a mini notebook, folding it in half, and then having a cupcake in there? That's really cute. I got ideas for days. Do I do any of them? Maybe no, maybe not so much. Hey, Lexi. Welcome back, Yolanda. But I do have the ideas for days. Ooh, this is one of the ones that I really liked. I like it because it's small. Surprise, right? I'm going to open it because I want to show this to you. So you get 3 dies. Look how little the doilies. Tell me that's not adorable. And it's nice and detailed too. The nice thing, and I have a lot of these in my collection too. Oops, sorry. Obviously because I like small things. But the one thing I like about using these type of dies, I don't have to worry about these getting stuck in the die. It pushes everything out so nicely when you take it out. It's fabulous. I can't stress that enough. The details you get with these types of dies, so nice. And there's your frame. You've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. Really cute. And then there's your nice little frame in the back. which is there. Hi, Bree. One thing I was saying about these was those little bottle caps that we make. There's those little epoxy centers that we make. And I think I have a set in my scrapbooking supplies that I'm going to show you guys later. Those would fit inside that really cutely. So if you have plain things like pictures you want to put in, and then you put one of these on top, it would be a really cute, like, I don't know, you can make an ornament out of it. You can make a dangle out of it for the side of your junk journal. Again, I have ideas for days and days and days, but that is going to run now. Sorry if I'm going too slow, you guys. I do like to talk too much, I feel like. Like, shut up and run the items, Sam. Stop talking. Stop talking. Okay. I do have the tattered leaves, you guys. I do have that. Let me grab it so I can show it to you. If I can find it. Honestly, I don't know where I put it. Because it's so big. Like, what the heck? Oh my gosh, I forgot I bought these. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, stop. Did I show these already? I think I did. I need to put them away. Stop. Hold on. I have my own like stuff that I've bought from people everywhere. Cause I don't have a craft room. I have a craft corner. I don't know where those are at. I have them somewhere. Oh, look, they're right in front of me. Good. God bless me. Just love me the way I am. Hi, Amy. If I didn't say hi already, I'm sorry. Big Sty. So you literally can cut leather with this. Chipboard, cardboard. If you like to do mixed media, this is what you need. I have the tattered florals. I have these. I'm looking for the poinsettia. So if anybody has the tattered poinsettia they want a destash, it comes with an embossing folder too. Let me know, because I need that one for my collection. That one's running now. If anybody wants to grab that one. She real cute though. I love that. You can put cardboard, then put like vintage book pages on there. That'd be cute. Does anybody like doing grunge? Are there any grungy creators out there? Or like, yeah, like grungy, like teared up and shredded up and dark and rusty. And anybody do that? Well, prima, I know you. She said me. Like, I don't know, mama. So that's why I like Big Styes, because you can put the thickest, craziest, whatever on these guys and they're going to punch through it. They do not care. They are workhorses. You know, you make something really thick because you like doing mixed media, not a problem. It's going to eat right through that stuff, you know? So I do love that about Big Styes. All that to say that when I first started making junk journals, I had those really nice big extended, the big XL ones, like the, who is it, Eileen Hull that makes those. And that's what I would use to make junk journals with, because I still wasn't very well versed in like making those junk journal covers on my own. So I would use the dyes and they're great. I mean, I was putting like cardboard covered in fabric, wax, 12 layers of paint, like sealant. And I would run it through that and it would be like, give me something hard to do. That wasn't hard. Anyway, enough of that. Okay, we already looked at that. Um, Just going through my list of the things that I did list. I didn't list everything. Some of them I just grouped them together because it was just too much. Like I have wood stamps. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I have one of these that I found somewhere. I don't know if it's an older machine, so I like to show it in case anyone needs this. It's a platform. It's the platform. I don't know what I did with it. Appreciate the description. So if anyone has the older machine, the Spellbinders Artisan Explorer, I have the adapter plate, the space plate, the spacer plate. I found one, and anytime I see those out in the wild, I grab them because I all I can think about is Cuttlebug and how hard it is to find those. Sorry, excuse me. I felt that coming. My allergies have been killing me. Anyway, the plates can be hard to find. So anytime I see them, if I'm out thrifting or whatever for myself, I'll grab them just in case anybody is out there that is always looking for these. Because I get people that ask me and message me privately after shows. If you find this piece for this cutter, if you find this piece for this machine, do you have any of these? And it stays in my mind. So anytime I'm out and about, doing whatever and shopping, I'll grab them just in case. Okay, that one was hiding behind something bigger. That's why I missed it the first 12 times I was passing it over. I also have one Spellbinders giant steel rule die. I showed it yesterday. Um, this is the big one. So you need extended cutting plates for it. And hi, Brandy. And you would need one of the bigger die cutting machines for it to be able to run it through. But this does make boxes, 3 by 3 by 3 boxes. But again, because it's a workhorse, because it's a steel rule die, just like the big dies, you can cut anything out with this. So you can mass make, which is something I did back in the day for a baby shower. I made these little boxes and then ran them through and embossed them. They were a big hit, and I put a bunch of those almonds in them, the chocolate covered ones in pastel colors, because it was for I think it was for my sister-in-law's baby shower. She had a boy. All right, this one's running now in case anybody wants to grab it. And this one is like out in the world for like $70. That's craziness. Anyway, if anybody wants to grab it, it's there. Thank you for looking at that. Oops. I'm knocking things over. I almost forgot about this one. This one's cute. This, I think I forgot to list in the show. Did I? Hold on. No, I didn't. It's here. I just overlooked it. How could you overlook it? It's bright pink, Sam. This is the scrap kit. You get the bag. I grabbed this because I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to use it. No, I'm not. There's a little embossing folder. There's a tiny die cutting sizzlets, I think they call it. Hi, Joelle. There's a bigger one. And then I forget what they call these. It says on the thing, texture plate. It's two-sided. So you just put your paper in there and you run it through your machine and it adds texture. I've done that before. It's very cute. But you get all of that and you also get the bag. And it's all in pink. Because pink is a way of life. It's not just a mood. It's a way of life. Anybody wants to grab that? It's running now. Thank you for looking. Muchas gracias. What else do we have? We have some stamps we missed, right? Gifs. These are fun. They're so small. And I collect small things, so that's why they ended up in my stash. I'll show you those in 5 minutes. And we'll do those. Don't move. Okay, I found a sassy club for you. Sassy. There she is. And it's blue. It's bluey, right? I don't watch that show. But spooky season. He's wearing a pumpkin outfit. He's so cute. Welcome back, Nati. Hi, Miss Martha. Hi, Miss Lynn. We got Bluey. The girls are always stamping with Sassy Club. They make the cutest stamps. They really do. I forgot to run this die. This one is first edition. Makes a nice, intricate 5x7. Craft a card die. This is what it looks like. Lots of love. But look how detailed it gets. And this is a magnet. So this is for you to store it in. It's very nice. I've run that now. Hi, Miss Jane. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a good day and planning a great weekend, hopefully, right? I have one of these sets left. I added a piece that I just found floating around. So it is sentiments. These are all, I said unmounted, but I guess they're cling mounted or cling stamps. I added this one in. This one's not in the picture because I found it in a box. And I'm like, I didn't know where it went, so I just threw it in here. But they're really cute. If you click on that, you'll see a picture of all the stamps and I flip it so you can read the sentiments. There's a hat with flowers. All my stamping ladies. There's so much cuteness in this set. Hot Wednesday. Hey Sherry. Happy Hot Wednesday. It's the weather. Everybody's hot. Everywhere where we're at, it's just hot. It doesn't matter where we're at. Everybody's hot. Oh, flowers. A little corner, a little dragonfly, more floral, sentiments. But sentiments are bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. Enjoy your day. For you, love this day. You light up my life. But that's how many pieces did I say? 14, 15 now. Because I found that floating around in the world. All right, I'm starting that now. If anybody wants to grab those. Once I ship them out, I'll ship them out in a nice little container or something, not this ridiculous plastic bag. I always like sending things pretty so you guys get your pretty mail. Thank you for looking at that. Um, Build a Blossom. This one's missing the centerpiece though. That one's not in there. I don't know where it went. I don't know. It's small. It probably stuck to my shoe and I took it to the car and then it ended up at the Waffle House or something. I don't know. 3 a.m. run to Waffle House. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, so there it is. Great deal because it's missing the centerpiece. But I know some of the ladies like spend money just to get the case. Anyway, there's a punch that goes with this too that I sold a couple weeks back before I decided to put this out. But anywho, oh my gosh, look, I have a Debbie. Does anybody have a Debbie? Isn't that cute? Okay, we're gonna do this one. This one this has never been mounted. Like everything's still floating around everywhere. Upside down. Set of 4, 2004, fabulous 4. These are what you get. Congratulations. Thank you. For baby. Happy birthday. The stamp was never put on the block. Hi, Morg. Hi, Morg moves. So that it's just kind of floating around on there. You'd have to set it up. But the instructions are in there on how to do it and everything, so you're fine. You got this. That's running now if anybody wants to grab that. She's an oldie but a goodie. Making cute little cards with it. That'd be cute. Okay. Next up, let's do the little stamps. Want to? Oh my gosh, they're so cute. You pick what you want. You get 2, and it's buyer's choice, right? I do like being able to look like right at my phone instead of like if it's mounted up here. I have to get up and look down on it. If it's mounted on my ring, it's like here. Anyway, I do like that. Okay, so I'm going to show them to you, and then you get to pick the 2 you want. Try and set the light up so it's not there. Does that help? There's a stamp. That's cute. Little girl. There's the eggies. There's a lot of cute Easter ones in here. Great job. #1 teacher. That says make learning fun. Class notes. There's a little tiny apple. That's why I love these because they're so small. Look at the little bird. You see how much I use them. My life to the fullest. What? Live life to the fullest. Words to live by. My faith. Be you. Tough guy. Hi, Cece. Um, Carefree and fun. The tiny tie was what got me with that one. Getting into trouble. Okay. Defining moments. They're so little. Look at the little cat. Being a kid, boy. I like the little lightning bug. At least that's what I always thought it was. More Easter eggs. Egg hunt. A group of eggs. A nice little banner. Bible journaling, yes. Somebody loves you. Easter spring bloom. I like the butterflies on that. Good job for you. It's a little tag that says thanks. And then this one says congrats with a butterfly on it. I like him because he looks like a hand-drawn butterfly, like kind of whimsical. And there's a peep and a tiny chickie and his little hand-drawn eggs. I love stuff that looks like it was doodled. So you get to pick your 2 for $5. I've got those running. They're so cute. They're so little. Thank you for looking at those. Make sure you guys look at the buy it now. I have a lot of dies in there. If you want to see them up close, let me know. Oh, I do have some vellum. This is Stampin' Up! Vellum, though. There's 12 in here. So it's a really pretty, like, peachy pink color. Hi, Jaboy. I think that's how you say your name. Sorry if I said it wrong. It's called Soft Subtles. 12 by 12 vellum, 12 pack. But this is Stampin' Up! Sorry. So if you need some big vellum and a lot of it, there's a little tiny crack in the corner. Oh my gosh, look. It's got more than one color. So you got a little variety going on in there. Looks like some blue, some green, some yellow, and then your pinks are on top. That's nice. That's a lot of vellum. That's 12 by 12. That's 12 by 12s, right? Vellum is so nice. Okay, that's running now if anybody wants to grab that. I'm glad I like peeked in there. It might just be blue and not green. I can't tell because of the yellow. Hi, Kaylin. Thank you for looking at that. Girl, I knew you wanted to grab that. I could feel it. Stop. Don't look at it. Oh, I forgot to show that one too. That was a little bird cage. But it's got my heart in it. Okay. Make sure you take a look at the bin, see if there's anything in there you like. These, I think I'm just going to do like, I don't know. Hold on. Like, the biggest ones are going to be $4. But I'll weigh them and like kind of group them together so you'll get more than one. What I have it at 4 to 7 ounces. Okay. I'm just checking. How's your Wednesday going, friend? This one's got a frog in the middle of the candy heart with a little discarded candy wrappers. It's in good condition. It's just the two little candy wrappers at the bottom are kind of hard. Hi, Boyd. I'm sure you guys know how to like take care of that. I don't know enough about wood blocks. Froggy. Froggy said, give me that chocolate. Give me that chocolate. I actually didn't notice the frog. And my daughter was like, there's a frog in there. I'm like, where? I don't see it. That's a cute little Stampin' Up! 1997 folksy Santa. I love Santas. I have a whole collection of them, but I need to let them go. I have a baby bottle, but I have another one, so I'm getting rid of this one. So that one. Oh, this one is Shakespeare. I worked really hard on him, by the way. He had another one stuck to him and I couldn't get it off, but I ended up getting it off and this is what it stamps out. It said it is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. And that's William Shakespeare. That's a quote directly from the man, the myth, legend. I don't know. I thought that was very like cute to like put on grungy paper or something. This one says milk, feeling sick, milk it. This one is Stamping Up too. I got some cute ones. Hogs and kisses. Anybody need some hogs and kisses? That one's pretty clean. What is that from? Rubber Stampede. My gosh, all these names that are disappeared. That one's Stamping Up. I liked it because it was a tag. And then I never used it. Isn't that great? I have more stamps that I need to take out. This one's really cute. It's Peeps. But they're Peeps on both sides. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I never used it. I like this brand, the Just for Fun. I like Just for Fun and Judith stamps. I like theirs a lot, especially the wood peg stamps from Judith. I've had them forever and I feel like I don't want to get rid of them. Anyway, I got another Santa. This time he's got his reindeer and he's got one of the elfin magics. He just looks so chill. I'm looking for the clear plate for Sizzix, the one that is a spacer, I guess. Sorry, I'm new. So the one that goes in between, like the shim, or like the actual plate? Hey, crochet lady. Like the really thin shim. Amazon might have them. Ugh, Eiffel Tower. That's Stampin' Up too. I don't have a ton of these. This is pretty much it. And then this really cool one. This all grungy, but it's a unicorn. And baby girl used the heck out of that. Not my baby girl, but somebody's baby girl. Hold on. Are you talking about this? The thin one? The really thin one? What is it called? The wafer. Thank you for the follows, friend. What is this called? I mean, this is just cut for cutting thinlits. This is not a cutting surface. Solo. Solo thin die adapter. Still pretty good condition, but somebody used it. It was in a D-stash that I just got. I wasn't sure if anybody would want it, but that I have that. I don't know. I don't know if that's what you're looking for though. It sounds like you're looking for like the plates themselves. Yeah, the standard plates. Get ready to spend some money. I don't think they're the cheapest, but the nice thing about the plates is once you have them, they're going to last you a little bit, you know? All right, let's do some wood stamps. Oops. This one's all night media. Let's do Santa. We're doing Santa right now. That one's running. Peeps is next. Peeps are double-sided. You're welcome, Steffi. Anytime, girl. We've got the sweetest people in this community. We're all here to help you out, boo. Let's do, we'll do Shakespeare and a tag together. Who doesn't love Shakespeare? Oh, Keelan. Keelan loves Shakespeare. I don't know. I just figured that would be so cute and grungy. I mean, on anything, really. I don't know. I thought it was cute. Thank you so much, friend. That is going to you. I'm going to put your name on them and I'm going to tape them together so they don't go rogue on me. Nobody wants them to go rogue. All right. We're taping them together. Oh, that thunder. Hold on, I need to go out and do a thing real quick. I forgot to put quantity in the stamps. So now I gotta like do it again and add it back into the show. Sorry. Just bear with me a second. Yes. Look for Magic Mat. Those are good actually. Hey Lavender. Hey Jennifer. Hey Christy. Sorry, I'm fixing something that I did. And I'm also multicasting on the YouTube under the same name .com. Oh, did you get blacklisted? Did it kick you out? A hoppin'. Tell me all the things. Okay, we're gonna do these two next. Hold on, let me go back out. I gotta find them again. Eek. Stamps. I hope I did it right. Okay, I found it. So we're gonna do the froggy eating the chocolate. These two on the bottom are kind of hard, but I don't know if you guys know how to revive those. And then we'll do the piggies that say hugs and kisses. You'll get those too. Oh, you had to message, it wouldn't let you post. Oops. One of the girls taught me that if you want to message the person having the show and you say the word boobs at the beginning of your at the beginning of your message, it will red letter it or whatever, and you can't see it. The only person that can see it are like the mods and the person that's in charge of the show. Hello, evil queen. So whenever I want to say something or ask a question that I don't necessarily want everybody to see, then I'll do that. Isn't that funny? Let's see. I'll do the basket and the Eiffel Tower together. And that one's running. This one's Stamping Up, and this one is Anita's Sugarloaf 2002. Well, some of these are like really old. We'll do Milk, Feeling Sick, Milk It, Stamping Up, and we'll do the Whippersnapper Baby Bottle together. All right. And then we'll do the man, the myth, the legend, and the unicorn together. I like the unicorn. I want to keep that for myself. And then if anybody knows a Debbie, I don't know, I grabbed this in a D-stash and then I was like, okay, well, obviously I'm not going to use that, but somebody will. Maybe I'll send it to one of my crafty friends. It's a Debbie. Debbie. Okay. That sounds like a good idea, right? Like a little swap or something. I have scrapbooking supplies are next. Oh my gosh, there's such a mix. Like it's good stuff though. Mixy, mixy, mixy of things. All right, first thing, 29 pages. This is Stampin' Up. 4.5 by 6.5, stacked with love. This one has, how many did I say? 29 pages out of 48. But it's really cute. Stampin' Up has good paper. Most of us know this. I have a lot of Valentine-y stuff. That one's running now. If anybody wants that. No, they have nice paper. Thank you for looking at that. I have two of these. What were they? Okay. These are really cute. These are books, right? It says family. Um, you make books out of them. I have two. I have one that says family, and I have one that says believe. But that kind of gives you an example of what you could do with it. I mean, in the family one, you could put pictures in the inside part. But I have believe in family, and you pick which one when you want. You only, one for $7. You're new to crafting? Quiet. Hi, Barossa. All right. So you get to pick whether you want believe or family. This one's Bo Bunny, and the other one was Bloomworks, I think. Thank you for looking at that. Oh, there's more pictures on the back, too. See, they have... Maybe that one is Bo Bunny, too. I don't know. Probably is. So this one, I'm going to change price again. You get a stack of rub-ons. And you get the little applicators too. You get this one, me and my brothers, on the farm, our dancer, our big trip, I love sports. And these are all, they're all rub-ons. You get the little popsicle stick. There's one in each one. Hi, Miss Melissa. So we got some cute little scrapbooking stuff. And that one's running now. That's a stack of rub-ons. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 5 of them. Hi, Marine Mom. Welcome in. Take a look at the bin, see if there's anything in there that you want to get a closer look at. I also have one of the adhesive rectangle label pockets. There's 20 in here. These are the ones from Target. And they're the ones that go sideways. Or this way too. It goes in this way, but they're the longer ones. And that one's running now if you want that. Thank you for looking. What else do we got? We got all kinds of stuff. Ribbon. This one's a sweet ribbon shop. You've got macaroons, sprinkles, yay, celebrate, hooray, and then pink. I have 2 of these. You get one. If anybody wants some ribbon. Thank you for looking at that. These I'm just going to bundle together because I feel like if you like one, you're going to like them all. These are just metal word bits. This one's holiday and Halloween. That one's more winter, and that one's more all of them, all of them. But you'll get all these. You get all 3. Those would be cute tags to hang off your projects. Or you know how people like to put things on the side with their junk journals or a belly band? That'd be cute. Thank you for looking at those. I do have some Brads. These are all Recollections Valentine. And that one's running now. You get a lot of them in there too. There's 21 pieces. And they're pretty big. There's like a cute heart, and then there's like the what's the heart, the wonky heart called? I forget. Thank you for looking at that. There's some ribbon, and then we'll also do this with it. This is the winter tokens doodlebug designs. And that one's running now. I do have a raid train coming up tomorrow, Pirates of the Caribbean. And then I have some craft and chats next week. So make sure you bookmark those shows if that interests you. Welcome back, Kitty. What did you get at the store? I'm talking to someone on Facebook, or sorry, YouTube, because I'm multicasting. Sorry. These are from Scarlet or Planner Society. So for my planner girls, these used to be things that we would get in our kits. I'm gonna run that now, but that'd be cute for, you know, scrapbooking or junk journaling. You could do tabs. I didn't have any tab punch, but maybe you could use that. Hi, Miss Lynn. Hi, Mo Bear. We've got some stickers. These are ballet. And then I'll also do the birthday vellum phases or phrases. There's 20 in there. And they say all that, and those are for the inside of your cards. So we can do ballerina and then birthday wishes. Those are going together. I know, we like ballerinas, right? All pink. Thank you for looking at that. These are together. These are lid disc labels. Wendy was in here the other day and she's like, you could use these for your ribbon rosettes or your award ribbons. But these basically fit in the lid of your jars. What are the canning jars, you know? You know what I'm talking about, right? But you get 12 in each one. Yeah, they fit in the jars. So you get 24 altogether. That'd be cute if you make jelly or something. Or if you use those jars to give crafty gifts like buttons or put like rosettes in there, ribbons, bows, like, because they have the plastic ones from the Dollar Tree you could use. So you could ship those and not worry about them breaking. All right, so this is a really cute set. I saw it and I thought for sure if I get it, I'll use it, and I'm not going to use it. I know I'm not going to use it. So these are like the Instax kind of looking, and they're plastic. And then all these fit inside. So you can put your picture or whatever you're scrapbooking, and boom, it fits in there. And then you can put your picture on top or do something else. These feel like they're stickers too. I haven't tested that theory, but they feel like they are. And then this has a nice little vellum envelope. Hi, McKenna. And there's a bunch of bubble speech bubbles. Put me on TV. What a ham. There's so many in here. And there's an extra sticker of a flower or whatever, but you'll get all that. Oh no. Yes, a traveling journal. And the other thing you could do is pop a hole in this and make a dangle out of it. Put it on your keychain and just laminate the picture you're going to put in there. Yes. I thought that was cute. And see, you can see my intention behind it. Like, I'm really going to use that because it's such a cute idea. And I have 3 girls, and here they are, unused. What else do I have? Another stamp. I missed that one. Oh my gosh, these are the little dies. Okay, we'll do this one. This one is the cut and dry foam stamp pad. This one's really good if you like doing stamping or mixed media. You're basically using the foam and you're kind of using it like you would a gel plate. So you can cut it into in any size or use it big like it is, and you're filling it up with inks, and then you're putting it down on your paper, and boom, it's beautiful. Or you can use the back side of it, which you can kind of see, and it tells you directions on how to make your own custom like stamp, I guess. So that's going to go for $4. If we have anybody that is adventurous, and I think they make them now with different material. I don't know that they make them like this anymore. Thank you for looking at that. This one is very 1990s nostalgic feel. This is a scrapbook album kit. This is all acid free. So photo friendly. If you've never looked up what happens to your photos when you scrapbook or when you junk journal and you don't use acid free, it ruins your pictures. So it's really important that if you want those pictures to be saved and not get ruined, that you're using things that are acid free. And in the scrapbooking kit that's what you'll run into. So there's all these extra pieces. There's shapes, enough to do 3 project pages. It's very cutesy. You get your different colors. Again, very nostalgic, very 1990s. I love it. And then on the back, you'll see the pages that already have like, something on them. It's travel themed, so it's all going to be travel things. Look how cute. All right, I'm going to run that. Anybody wants to grab it? It's got all the cute things and all the extras. Sorry, Miss Kitty. I had to go to the store. Go get stuff for the 4th. Oh my gosh, that is coming up, isn't it? We're gonna have a party with some friends and family. I'm reading what my friend on YouTube is saying because I'm multicasting. Some of those I don't have the background thingies. Oh, well, you should have gotten them then, Miss Kitty. All right. So let's see. What are we gonna put together here? Oh, let's do the simple stories. This is the Color Vibe Alpha Sticker Book, bold colors, 1,758 stickers. That's a lot of stickers, man. Letters, different fonts. I'll run that now. Miscellaneous. Need to do this one too with something. Thank you for looking at that. Let's do Sandy Lion stickers. These are so cute and nostalgic. I love it. And we'll do it with these letters. I think they look, I don't know, like quilt. Hi, nicely. A little Raggedy Ann. I don't know. Just very cutesy. I really like them. How is your Wednesday going? Happy hump day. You'll get these two. We'll run them together. I should be asking what everybody's doing for 4th of July. I forgot that was like right now. It's right now. Thank you for looking at that. We've got Anna Griffin. These are 12 pieces from the Sierra collection, chipboard buckles, and I'll do it together with some scrapping squares that are pre-cut, so you can do just about anything with them. This is the pastel pack. There's 150 large squares, 1.5 inches, 25 of each color. You can use it for scrapbooking, but I think a lot of people do the paper quilting. You could do that, and it's already pre-cut for you, and that's a lot of pieces. That's 150. We're gonna run these two together. Hi, Jack. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Melmoss. Is anybody going out of town for the 4th of July? Thank you for looking at that. These are the stampables. These are paper stickers or super glossy stickers. You basically stamp on them and then it's a sticker. 8 square, 8 round, 8 heart shaped. Super glossy, smudge resistant paper for dazzling stamp designs with sharp, clean impressions and vivid colors. I don't know how many colors are in there. I assume it's all like white for you to stamp on, but you'll get that and you'll get, what is this? Fasteners. Oh, these are cute to go on your projects. These are Paris Brass from EK Success. 48 decorative staple bars. Doesn't look like it's been opened. We'll put those together. I'm going to a 100-mile yard sale. Woo, that sounds like fun. No, just going to a barbecue. Hey, Kelbug. Going to my great granddaughter's 2nd birthday on the 4th. How cute. My middle daughter, her birthday is on the 4th of July. We're running these two together. Um, she's actually expecting my first grandbaby, supposedly the first week of September. We shall see. We shall see. Thank you for looking at that. We've got card making, 54 tags, 6 in each style, curling tags. It's a value pack. There's a lot in there. Heat index is going to be 115. Good Lord. You better take one of those fans that sprays water at you or something. These are really cute. They say like happy birthday. They have different sentiments. And then there's some just little shapes like hearts. And those just like crimp on the side of your paper. It says you need a tool, but please, you can just use some of those little pliers for your jewelry making that you have, for your bead wrapping or whatever. I'm running that now. That's a lot though. You get, how many did I say? 54. That'd be really cute for like junk journals. And you just fold it over and it sticks to your page and it's not going nowhere, girl. All right, so we've got Sticko theme stickers. These are faith-based. All you need is faith. He is faithful. Have faith. Worry ends with when faith begins. And then from Illustrated Faith, I have the washi book. These are pieces of washi tape. There are 4 sheets. Some are washi stickers and some are just washi strips. I didn't even know how to say that name. Quinadan. Welcome in, friend. I will call you friend. How about that? All right, I'm running these 2 together. It's going to be hot for the 4th. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to melt. I'm staying indoors. Y'all do what you want. Thank you for looking at that. This is from Making Memories. 121 rub-ons. These are really cute. Black tie look. It's called black tie. Lovebirds adore. There's your little tool to rub these on. Lots of cute little sayings. There's numbers up there. A kiss is a lovely trick designed by nature to stop speech when words become superfluous. Ingrid Bergman, of course. There's a lot of quotes on there. And then there's your cute letters in silver. It's actually a really, really pretty font. Ooh, and look at that. I'd use that too. That's pretty paper. Okay, I'm going to run that. I love rub-ons. It always makes everything look so nice. Like people touch it and wonder, how did you do that? How did you get that on the paper? It's always a very pretty touch. I have a whole collection of rub-ons. Thank you for looking at that. This is Iron On Words, and this is Heidi Swap. I have a tiny iron that I use at my desk. Tiny irons. Tiny irons come in handy. All right, now this one is Page Flippers. Paper Adventures. Extend your page with style. This is for my scrapbookers. Hi, Miss Ava. Welcome back, Miss Crafty. We're about to wrap it up. So this is a nice one for anybody that does scrapbooking. I'm going to run that now. And this does have like the sticky strip that you put on there, and then you can just pop whatever in there. So it's a longer strip. I miss like the whole scrapbooking days, where everybody had big 12 by 12 books. And I know people still do layouts and stuff, but you know, I do have some brass stencils that I'm destashing. I have a whole collection, and there's just some that I have never reached for. So I'm going to destash those. But I had one, but there was a recall on it, so I threw it out. What? On your scrapbook? Is that what you're talking about? Hi, Vina. Hi, Ava. That's, is that what you're saying? That's wild. I think I forgot to load these in. I did. It's all right. We'll leave it with the miscellaneous scrapbooking supplies. There's a lot in here. You get 1, 2, 3. I love these. 4, 5. Hi, Fauna. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, that's cute. You get 18. They're all similar shapes, and some of them are just smaller than the original. So it's one of the reasons why I like these and why I have my own collection is because they are small. I have some that stamp out, like it's got the embossing folder and then it has the stamps to make like postage stamps. So cute. But these are all in different sizes. There's 18 of them. So this is a fabulous deal. I think I'm going to run them for 7, and you get all of them, and I'll send you the little case too. Let me just change the price. If anyone wants it, just swipe and buy, and it'll be yours, and I'll send it to you with little bows. Send it to you with little bows because everybody's getting bows that shops with me today. All right, so these are going to run now. You get 18 of these little puppies. I have a whole collection because they do cut out really nicely and they're so small. But the thing is, things don't get caught in there because it pops it right out because of the foam. If you've never tried cutting with these or die cutting with these, you're missing out. I'm telling you. You're missing out. All right. Stencils. Brass stencils. When's the last time you saw a brass stencil? Yeah, see? Matthew's like, never saw them before ever in my whole life. I get it. I have a whole collection. Anna Griffin used to make these. So I have a whole collection of the Anna Griffin ones. And then it just kind of went downhill from there and I just needed more and more and more. And then I had too many and I'm kind of trying to downsize a little bit. I probably could destash some more, but we'll see. We'll see how we do with these. I think I put them in. I did. I'm membered. This will be the last thing that we show unless there's anything else you guys want to take another look at. And then we will raid into someone. Don't have the background thingies. Okay. So this one is American Tradition stencils. This is fall. This is pumpkins. These are easy to clean up, and you can even buy the brass buffing solution and clean them up with that too. Solid brass, fine detail. Stencil on any surface. I love these. I love them. Okay. That one's running now. And they don't like mess up. They don't tear. You tape them on just like you would your stencil, your plastic stencils. I honestly think it's just got too expensive for them to make them because they're made out of brass. And they just went to plastic. They got sheep on us. Like my grandma would say, it's so cheap. This one is cute. This one is poinsettias with the candles. I would use my Tim Holtz um, spackle, I like to call it. And I would use this to make like designs on the front of my junk journal. And then I would paint over it and add wax. And that's how I'd get like, do I have my journal? That's how I would get like all the texture. I'll show you. And sometimes you can't find brass stencils. So then I would use the plastic ones, but that's what I do. I use the spackle. The Tim Holtz ones. There's a name for it. I forget, but that's what I do for my journals. That's what that is. So some of my brass stencils I would do that with too, especially the smaller journals, but that's how I do that. All right, so I'm going to run this one now. And they clean up really nicely too. So I usually would have like a little plastic thing of water and I would just dump them in there. That way it wouldn't stick if I couldn't clean it up right away. All right, scarecrow's next. This one's stainless steel. I have a couple that are stainless steel. I love his patches. I don't know, it just reminded me of Wizard of Oz. So if you want to do like a Wizard of Oz junk journal, you could always use that medium from Tim Holtz, and then boom, you've got it right on there. I don't know. It's so pretty. This one says Merry Christmas. That one's running out. It's still thundering outside. My goodness. Yeah, you too. Yesterday my power was like flickering too. And this one's leaf. I really do have a lot still. I need to go through and pull out some more. Hi Miss Vicky. Hi Miss Kimmy. Hi Miss Mary. Sorry I missed you guys to say hello when you came in. Amanda, Nina, Val, kids are funny. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for coming in. This one's cute. Ugh, I love the snowflakes, but I don't know why I never used it. Obviously, it didn't need it. It didn't need it. Anyway, I still have my Anna Griffin ones. Calm down. Okay. If they don't sell on here, then I won't pull out more and I'll just put these back in my stash. This is so cute. Look at the butterfly. It's so primitive. I love that kind of stuff. What is the date on that? 2002. Lasting impressions. Good Lord. Luckily, mine stayed in, but the storm got loud. Oh, good. I'm glad you didn't lose power. And then this morning, my AC was kind of acting up, and I thought it was, I got scared for a second, as I thought maybe, with the lightning, maybe it had done something to it, because that's so common down here. These are just the basic shapes, but they are like deckled edges, which is fabulous, because then you can build on top of it. You can add a little zhuzh. I like to do those crackle pastes with these. And this one's Stampin' Up. How fun. Okay, focus. All right, we're running that one now. This is from 2000. Sure is 2000 Stampin' Up. That's wild. Oh, this next one I was like, no, nobody's going to want it. The angel. She'd be so cute on the front of a little junk journal for like shabby chic or babies or religious based, like faith based. That one's Connor's. Nobody makes these anymore. Focus. Okay. Nobody's going to want it anyway, so I'm just going to run it. She'll go back into my collection. She's so cute. You even see her her feathers. I don't have any mixed media people in here right now, do I? Because I feel like this is more mixed media. And I haven't really gotten into that with you guys. Hi, Alicia. I don't think I've done a lot of destashing with mixed media. And obviously, I do a lot of mixed media. I just haven't done that here on Whatnot much. I'm gonna look in my journal now. Ooh, it's so cute. These are those 3D embossing folders I'm always telling you guys you need to grab. This was my Christmas one. I swear I did this like 4 years ago, and I was supposed to sell this, and I still have it. This is a Frank Garcia. Was it Sparkle something? What was the name of this one? Not the. Hi, Lindsay. And this is like some dyed paper that I get from a friend. She sells them on YouTube. I usually just, ooh, that sounds great. I usually just contact her directly when I need to refill. Hello. I was asking you what the name of this paper collection is from Frank Garcia. Where'd it go? This one. Isn't it Sparkle something? Sparkle and Shine or something? Hey, Shellbug. I'm pretty much done selling today, but Chiquita did this for me. This paper. She did the guest checks. She dyes the guest checks for me. See, there's a stencil. There's some old tape on music sheets. I'm just showing off an old junk journal. Well, I made it 4 years ago and it still hasn't left me. I was supposed to sell it, but I didn't. I don't know. Is that washi? Yeah. That's great. Somebody had taped it up. I left it on there. And that's Chiquita's paper. Hey, Mel. But these are the junk journals I've made before. There's a tag. I love making tags. I need to make some tags because I have a raid train I'm doing tomorrow night. Have I done anything for that raid train? I have not. I'm thinking maybe I should just do raid trains for a little while because I'm still pretty new on here. I don't have like a huge following, so maybe that'll help me get more people, and then I'll do better on sales because I really want to make. Look at that. Sometimes I forget what I do in my journals, and then I'm like, wow, that's cute. That's vintage rickrack, and that's like a bow that I got on a gift, and I just sewed it on there. And that's Martha Stewart wrapping paper. Do you remember Martha Stewart wrapping paper at Michael's? I have a whole collection, rolls of her vellum, rolls, long rolls that she used to sell there of vellum. I forgot I had that. It's disgusting how cute it is. There's a little tuck spot with some vintage lace. Oh, there's a vintage like confetti. Came too late in for crafting. What is that? Fancy spangles, snowflakes. And then I sewed on like tabs. Oh, look at, there's a little vintage picture. A baby playing in the snow. That's an actual photo. It's not for make pretend, it's for the reals. That's so cute. Book page, coffee tea dyed paper, a digital that I print, and it looks like vintage tape. Like grungy vintage tape. That's actual vintage tape for real. And that's the printed one. Isn't that cool? I crocheted that and I had it sitting in my stash for too long. So I just sewed it in here. And then there's a little stamp. And then there's a little something die cut that I cut out. That is a Scrap Diva Designs die. I love that font. Love it. So anytime if she ever was to come out with 8,000 words in this font, I would buy all 8,000 words. Do you hear me? Hey, Pan. More Chiquita's paper. That's a vintage Christmas card. I put it in the middle and I kept it signed by whoever because I wanted it in its full glory. The feel of this is so nice. It's got a really nice texture. I got really creative with this sucker. I tell you what. I cut this out. This is actual scrapbook paper. I cut this out and then did like the deckled, Tim Holtz has that deckled paper cutter. That thing is fabulous. I need to use it more. I forget I have it. So I sewed that or glued that on there, and then it's a little tuck spot. And you can, hey, Golden Girl, use your vintage letters, envelopes, and then sew some zhuzh on them, and then put some vintage ephemera in it, and then put that in your junk journals. And it's magical. I saw somebody the other day using these and cutting this out. And I was like, I love old things. It kind of hurt my heart a little bit. But I've seen these decorated, like people will add stuff to them and then put a hole in them. But I've never seen people like actually like kill it, like fully dead. And she was making cute stuff, to each their own. Like anybody can do whatever they want, but I just never seen that in person. And I was like, I was shook. I was like, oh my God. Hi, Beth. And there's some more music paper. And this was taped up already, and I just left it on there. That's the printable, the digital that I printed out on sticky paper. And then that is a rub-on. See, rub-ons are nice. And then I did little pockets. There's an old milk, what are they called? The milk, I forget what they're called. Anyway, that's a rub-on. That's a rub-on. I painted with acrylic and then sewed the pocket on. There's a stencil background on the coffee tea dye paper. Milk something. These covered the glass milk jars, basically. It's what shut them. And then I have a tiny one that I made. This is a die. I did it with like vellum paper. And I put some fabric in there. That's so cute. I did a good job on that. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's a piece of crochet that I got at like an antique store. I sewed it on there. I made another one of those. This is the bigger die. And I did all kinds of mixed media on there. But that's the Tim Holtz paper, or not the Tim Holtz, the Frank Garcia paper. Thank you, Miss Lisa. I was showing like the stencil I do on the front of my and the side of my junk journals that I make. And then I just started looking because I haven't seen the inside of this journal in a long time. And that's a die cut. That's Tim Holtz. Some fabric. That's that Frank Garcia collection. And then there's a little pocket here with some digitals that I grunged up. Yeah, do you make junk journals, Miss Lisa? Do you do mixed media? I think this is something that someone gave me. It's a digital. And then I made a tag. I painted acrylic. We've got Tim Holtz on there. This is the Tim Holtz die, I think. And then I just used a file folder, so it's nice and thick. File folders are so nice to make tags with. And then there's a little bag with some washi. You do? Do you make hardcover or soft cover? There's a little vellum. This is Martha Stewart too. This is the roll of Martha Stewart vellum. She used to sell it at Michael's. Both nice. I love making junk journals. There's a vintage piece of coffee tea dyed lace. I did my little spray from Tim Holtz. There's some handmade paper. There's a little belly band. Some fabric. That's a Tim Holtz stencil. A little vintage paper doily. And then one of those dyed doilies from Chiquita that makes paper for me. A stamp. Vintage card. Stencil with glitter nouveau paste. This is the kind of stuff, if I was doing it on a smaller scale, I would use those brass stencils for. This is a Tim Holtz one though. A little spritzing, a little blingy bling, some vintage something or other. There's a little envelope that's got a bunch of stuff in it. That's a Tim Holtz die. Coffee tea dye paper. More of that Martha Stewart paper, pocket, bits and bobs. I think I got this from somebody and I glued it on there because I was like, why not? There's more of that vintage tape that I printed out. There's a little banner somebody gave me. There's more of that fabric. It's got a little bit of flocked polka dots on it. That's me. I put that on the back of the books that I make. There is some lace. Oops, sorry. Pocket with all kinds of die cuts that I cut out. These are Tim Holtz dies. These are Tim Holtz dies as well. That's Martha Stewart wrapping paper from back in the day. I think I still have a lot of that left. That's a Tim Holtz die. Those dies are fabulous. I want one of all of the ones that were ever made. I'm still looking for the butterfly one. So I like to make the spine that's floating. I don't necessarily put my stitches through the spine of the book. Oh, thank you, Miss Lisa. So that's kind of how I like it. I did back in the day before COVID or during COVID, I did the Booksmith class on how to make this particular junk journal with this type of binding. So whenever you open the book, because you have that kind of binding, it will always lay flat, which is nice. So no matter what page I'm on, it lays flat because of the way that it's bound. It's nice. And it makes it nice for journaling too. Yeah, girl, I think I paid $200 to learn how to do that from Nick the Booksmith. She had a teachable channel. And there may be people that do that for free on YouTube, but that's not how I learned. I paid money for that class. And you see there's 1, 2, 3 signatures in there. But it's so nice. You can see all the way down to the end of the book. And then that's where I put my little bangles. And then there's some vintage beads on there, some glass beads. That's vintage. I bought that from one of my little vintage dealers on Instagram. Yes, I love this, and I make quite a few with that. I mean, I've even made, pardon my reach. Oh my God, that fell over. I've even made it like in the small one, because this was one of the first books I made back in like 2016. Sorry. I even did it with this one. It's a floating spine. So it'll lay flat. I mean, this one maybe not because it's a chunky monkey, but yeah, that's how I do it. All right, babe. See you later. But yeah, it goes all the way through. It floats. It's very cute. I love that way of doing spines. I've never done the one where you like bring your stitches out onto the spine. I want to try it though, because that looks pretty too. All right, well, I'm done. Thank you for sticking around and looking, but eventually I think I'll make journals with you too. I have a Bible that I need to rebind or recover, so we'll work on that. I'll work on getting your orders out tomorrow. If you don't already follow me, please do. We will be crafting. I'm going to be multicasting to YouTube as well when I do the crafting. So those of you that are watching on YouTube, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Watch treasure books on YouTube. Okay, wait, I'm going to write that down. Write that down. I may already follow her. Treasure books on YouTube. Her, Lisa, Marie, Phillips. I'm writing this down because I want to make sure I follow you. Oh, Kingsley, do I say I think I said your name wrong when we were on the raid train last week. I'm so sorry. Is it Kingsley Sales or King Sly Sales? I kept saying King Sly like a derp. And then I think about it later, like as I'm trying to go to sleep and I close my eyes and I'm thinking about things and I'm like, oh, I think I said her name wrong. I'm not okay. Like my tism kicks in or something. King Sly Sales is correct. Everyone here says Kingsley though. Oh, I said it right. Now that you told me that, watch me start saying it wrong. I'm good like that too. What's wrong with me? Ugh. Well, Miss Brianna, thank you so much for your patience. You know, I'm new here. I'm just a baby. I'm learning my way. I'm still trying to make it or break it. So thank you so much for hanging around. Thank you, Miss Lisa, for the tip. I'm going to go watch Treasure Books on a YouTube, and then I have a raid train tomorrow, you guys. So make sure you follow. Let's find someone to raid. I appreciate you. Love you. Besos. Bye. Oh, let's go see Plus Size Gals. I love my Cynthia. Okay. Love you. Bye.